Here's a 2015 Lincoln MKX, 25,000 mile, one owner with a clean Carfax. And what I believe they call Kodiak brown, really kind of a dark chocolate brown here. Almost will look black underneath this light, but it does have some dark chocolate mocha kind of color to it. Of course, Lincoln, top of the line for Ford. This would be essentially like a Ford Edge, but much more upgraded in its styling and amenities. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what we got. We got the high intensity headlamps there. Got your integrated LED fogs. Got your classic kind of winged Lincoln grille there and badging. As we come around to the side, you got a split spoke, multi-spoke alloy wheel here. Tires are very good, 6/7/32, well above half. Also, as you peek through the wheel there, you see a nice resurfaced rotor and thick brake pad. It's one thing we really pride ourselves here at Thomas. We do a used car mechanical check on all our vehicles. You can find the results of that inspection signed off by the technician that performed it, the glove box of all of our cars. So we take a peek in through the passenger side front seat. You can see two ebony leather covered cloth bucket seats, full power including lumbar. You got your Lincoln door sill entry guards. Also you got some synthetic wood grain highlights on the steering wheel and throughout the center spline. Continues through the door panel. Some offset white stitching really lets you know when you look in the interior of this that you're driving a super premium trim. Now this will be in the mid-size SUV segment. Can amply carry 5 passengers. As you can see, all kinds of leg, hip, and shoulder room for the rear occupants there. Also, we do have the flow through and a 12-volt power supply on the back of that center console, so your rear occupants can stay comfortable and connected. A little bit of scuffing on this rear wheel, but you can see the tires about the same depth, a little less here on the rear also, but you can see a nice resurfaced rotor and thick brake pad on the back as well. Continue around to the back. Of course, it is an all-wheel drive MKX, as you can see by the badging. Also does have the factory backup camera in the back here. It has a power lift gate as that goes up. You can see there a nice feature as well. 60/40 fold down on the rear seat. We do have power folding rear seats. Just press those 2 buttons. They both go down on their own. We also got the button here for your power lift gate. Let's go ahead and open this up so you can see you do have your full-size spare. You got your cargo netting. Got your jack tools. Everything you would need in case of emergency right back there. Let's go ahead and lower this hatch. Continue around to the other side. Again, the wheels, are matching, not scuffed or scraped on this side. These are Michelin tires, but again, these tires in the back, a little less in the front, probably 4 or 5/32 back there. Let's go ahead and pop open the rear here so you can see. Very clean interior, no rips, tears, stains, or odors. Previous owner was a non-smoker. Of course, all Fords give you the ability to combo entry exit. It allows you to leave the vehicle running, lock it up for a quick errand. Keep the climate controlled there while you're gone. And of course, we have the proximity key here. We have 2 of these. Want to show you it is equipped with the power, another button for your power hatch. Also your integrated keyless entry. And of course your remote start, factory remote start. There's a panic button as well. Your windows, your locks, and your mirrors are all located right there on the door panel. And let's go ahead, and it does have memory seating. Your memory seat controls are here. So driver 1, driver 2. We'll integrate it in with the fob. So when you use this fob, it's going to configure everything to this fob's driver settings. That's going to control your radios, your seats, your telescopic wheel, your mirror placement, presets, like I say, on your radio. That's all controlled just by simply unlocking the button on the fob. Now let's go ahead, put our foot in the brake, press the start button. As it fires up, you can see 25,980 miles, just shy of 26,000 miles. Very good miles for a 15. Also want to show you we do keep a copy of the auto history report on the dash. You can see 1 owner, no accidents. Let's continue the tour. Like I say, that's your memory seating over there. We do have your fog light controls as well as your headlamp controls with automatic headlamp setting. Let's go ahead and turn those on so you can see. We do have your dimmer switch there as well. We got your high beams and turn signals on the stem to the left. We got your control pad here to the left. That's going to be for your left control viewing screen. You can see how I'm changing the different screens here just by touching up and down, confirming your cruise is below that. This is your control pad for your right screen. If we want to switch between entertainment, your compass, or your phone, we do have your audio controls, or excuse me, your Bluetooth or sync hands-free controls down here. This is your big 8-inch touchscreen radio. Of course, right now it's trying to connect to a phone that is not available. But it does not have the factory navigation, as you can see. But you can get, turn by turn through Sirius or other applications. Again, down here on entertainment, as you can see, AM, FM, satellite radio. Also the ability to play MP3 files through a USB or connect through Bluetooth or your direct audio. Over here we have your climate control. Now what's real cool about that, you have the heated and the cooled seats on this, as well as your automatic temperature settings. So it's a nice feature. You can see all your touch buttons here if you prefer to use those over the screen. And in here's your connectivity. You can see your RCA inputs. Got your nav card slot there. We also got 2 USB controls, 12-volt power supply. We got sport mode here on your shifter. Allows you to use these paddle shifters, right to upshift, left to downshift. Let you control any of the gears in the multi-speed transmission. 2 large cup holders. Center console, we got a place for another 12-volt power supply. We do have auto dim on your rear view mirror, 2 LED map lights. Does have the universal home link, as well as your illuminated visors. No roof or nav really is all this vehicle is missing as far as that goes. Let's go ahead and pop the hood here. I believe this vehicle will have the normally aspirated 3.5 liter variable valve time V6 engine, kind of the standard issue on the Lincoln MKXs or the Ford Edges. That is what we have here. But you can hear, excuse me, it's 3.7 liter, my apologies. A little more displacement, gives you a little more horsepower, but as you can see, very, very quiet engine, no exhaust leaks, no fluid leaks, no corrosion on the battery terminals. Very well maintained through its 25,000 miles of service by the previous owner. Let's go ahead and shut the car off. We'll get into the last portion of the video. Last part of the video, explained the mechanical evaluation in the glove box, showed you the auto history report on the dash. Last part of making an informed buying decision is cosmetic imperfections, like a couple little small stone chips on the back of that mirror cover. Now this vehicle just came in from outside, so there's a little surface dust here. I'm going to try to kind of look past that and try to see if there's any true blemishes, stone chips, or whatnot on this vehicle, but it seems to be very, very clean. We only keep the cleanest of trades. We only go out and purchase the nicest off-lease or fleet vehicles we can get our hands on. So usually this part of the video is pretty quick. I don't usually have a whole lot of items to show you guys. I mean, obviously it's used. Small little chips or dings can be expected. However, a little chip above that door. I haven't really noticed too much on this one at all. It seems to be in very good condition. Haven't noticed really a dent to speak of at all. Roof line looks good. Fender looks good. A couple little minor chips here across the hood and the lower fascia. All in all, though, guys, excellent, like new alternative. Still does have some remainder of the 550 comprehensive powertrain warranties offered through Lincoln, transferable to the next owner, so you can buy this vehicle with confidence. Now, if you're interested, there's a few ways of getting a hold of us. Look us up on the web at www.thomasata.com. Give us a call at area code 717-485-4224. Again, my name is Kevin Richards. I appreciate your time watching this video. I hope you found it beneficial, and I wish you an excellent day.